Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Well, the chart followed through on the bullish potential we identified earlier today. Earlier in my video, we talked about a support area here out of which it has a chance to reverse to the upside because we had 5 waves to the upside here in a wave 1. This could have been a wave 2 as long as it did hold the yellow support area, which it did. Yeah, so this was a long trade setup. This played out nicely and we currently have 5 waves to the upside complete. I think at the moment when I record the video, Ethereum hasn't done that yet, but we can count 5 waves complete. There are now basically 3 scenarios we want to talk about in this video. Let's start actually with the bullish one. So the red count is the bullish scenario. That is the one that we talked about in the previous video as well. And I communicated on Telegram and Discord that I would follow this bullish scenario now until it gets invalidated. Call it hopium or not, but it is something that we can follow at the moment. Not high probability yet, but certainly something that we can follow that's worth following. So there's 2 possibilities in this sort of bullish scenario how it could play out. So it could very well be that we've completed the bear market. Well, yeah, it could be that we completed the overall bear market here yesterday at around $15,600, right? This was my primary expectation, to get down into the region between 14 and 16K and to make a new low, which we did. And then I talked to you yesterday about that the pattern is full, so we don't need to drop any lower. We could now reverse to the upside. That's why I've been looking for bullish patterns. This is a bullish pattern, not super convincing yet, but it's something we can focus on. Disregard the green count at the moment. That is the, let's say, the more bearish option. But if in the red count we are following that, and I think to explain it better, I probably have to go to the 15-minute chart really. But yeah, the important thing is always that we are looking for 5 waves to the upside if something is changing, if a trend is changing. We can currently see 5 waves, but I would only count this as a diagonal pattern, you know. You don't need to really know the details now, but it is better to be counted as a diagonal. So this is the minimum expectation for 5 waves up. I would have liked to see a little bit higher, but that's fine. It could now come down in basically a wave 2. So this could be a wave 1 and we could now come down in a wave 2. If you see the price drop below the $17,131 level, then I think, I need to make that a bit smaller here, then I think we're going to hit the area that I'm going to tell you now. So that would be the area between 16,884 and 16,164. This is the area where ideally you find support if we come down below the 17,180 level now. And then we have to hold this area because this would be a support area in case we come down now. This is the most relevant support area where we can reverse and move to the upside, and then we would count this movement as another higher degree 1-2 setup here, a wave 1, a wave 2, and then we could move up in a wave 3. Basically what we had here earlier today, this bullish signal, which then played out, we have this now a little bit larger with also more potential to the upside. The other possibility is that this move up is not finished yet, but in fact we only had the wave 1-2 stance, and then we have here a small 1-2 setup. Here we came up in a 3, so I have to change that. 1 second, I have to change that. I just need to think. No, this would mean the wave 3 hasn't even finished. So like that, and then we take the subwaves. And then we had here a 1, 2, 3. I just need to probably here the 3, here the 4, and this is maybe this was the 5 of 3. Yeah. So this is the other possibility. That I need to change the degree here. Just want to show you the possibilities here, right? So in this scenario, we could even go higher in a wave 5 in red still. So it's just 2 different possibilities, yeah. So we have the support area here. If we drop below the 17,180 level, then it's this area where we could get into the region between 16,160 and 16,885. Or If we have here the wave 1 and 2 done, and this was the 3, and we are now in the red wave 4, then we have a support of, I can give you that as well. It all just depends on sort of which support levels is the price now sort of listening to. So in this support, in this scenario, we have a slightly higher area, and this would be the scenario if we don't drop below the 17,150 level. So then we have, below the previous low, yeah. Then we have this scenario. So we have then this area for the wave 4, which is the area between the 50% fib retracement and the 23.6 fib retracement. And an ideal level for a wave 4 is always the 38.2 fib retracement at 17,384. These are the two possibilities. So really what I need to mention then, there is not really anything bearish in this setup until we drop below the level of 16,160. Because we have a chance to find support here and to rally to the upside, or we have a chance to go down deeper and then rally as long as we're holding the 16,160 level. What would be the target for the red wave 5? So let's talk about that as well. Target would be, we take the length of the wave 1, we add it. Oh, I can't really give you a target, but we can make some assumptions that we might bottom here at 17,384. Then the target would be, well, 18,715, and in a much more bullish way, but I think that's not going to happen, it's 19,500 in this fifth wave. So yeah, generally this is looking good. Ideally, for a more bullish interpretation of this, or for a more bullish outcome, it would be ideal to see this red wave 5 to the upside still. We don't necessarily need it. We have the minimum expectations of 5 waves fulfilled as per the first scenario. The bearish case would be though that we are moving up here in the yellow, in the green wave 4. This could stretch the way this is looking at the moment all the way up to 18,550. If we get above that level, then we are not really in a wave 4 anymore, and that would increase even further the probabilities and the possibilities of a bullish outcome, yeah, that we are continuing to go up and that we have formed a more significant bottom here. So if we really get substantially above 18,550, I don't think we're going to see the fifth wave down in this form. So yeah, let's see. I'll definitely keep you updated. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.